There you go. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
Like
Look at that line.
razor,
It's like a
razor
blade.
Nice.
Cool. Next film on the list is Mickey 17, directed by Bong Joon Ho, written by himself and Edward Ashton, and it stars Robert Pattinson, Stephen Yeun, Michael Monroe, Mark Ruffalo, Naomi Ackie, and we can't remember her name.
She was in Hereditary.
She was in Hereditary.
Frances McDormand and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
That's what we'll
go with, yes. Had a lot of high hopes for this film.
Oh, man.
I was so ready for this film.
This was definitely the biggest disappointment of the year.
Definitely. This is our Nosferatu of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, this...
Wait, whoa.
No.
It wasn't a disappointment?
No, it was. And that was our biggest disappointment of 2024.
Was it our biggest disappointment?
Yeah, because we really thought it was going to be spectacular and it ended up just being okay. Yeah. We really wanted that Eggers, like, gothic. But remember, the second half of that film is just them running around
all
a German town.
Yeah,
you know.
all plot and no characters.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Sorry, I've got to go check out a Nosferatu review for depth on that then. Yes, okay.
Yeah,
biggest disappointment.
Yeah, the adverts for this were great. It was definitely something that we would love, a cool, quirky sci-fi based off a book about essentially like a mining expedition that goes to a planet, and they've discovered a kind of reanimation / cloning technique that means that if someone dies, they can basically transfer the memory of this person into a carbon copy, but that's only reserved for one poor bastard on the ship, and that's our boy Mickey, played by Robert Pattinson. And as the title might suggest, he is now the 17th version of, or is he the 16th? No, he's the 16th version, which means he has died 16 times doing a whole manner of shit tasks. Like, I think one time he just gets blown out of an airlock. He's doing repairs outside, a solar flare melts him from the inside. He gets crushed by machinery, falls into a furnace. So, like, this life is brutal. And absolutely, I mean, it's worse than death.
Yeah.
And
the work conditions are like it's like Dead Space, where it's like everything is made of like sharp objects and looks like a rib cage on this fucking ship. Like there's no railings. Like the health and safety of that game is like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, there was no health and safety.
Do you know what I mean? Where it's like we got to put these left hands up bags. Like, yeah, you do, because you like make things intentionally unnecessarily dangerous. Yeah. And Mickey 17's the same, where it's like some of the jobs he does, where it's like it doesn't like there's no need for it to be this dangerous.
A robot could do this job. Yeah.
Well, like you should have put railings on the lava pit. You know?
Yeah.
On the
where are the railings?
Yeah, where are the fucking railings?
They probably make them sharp, wouldn't they?
They would.
Here's the railings: barbed wire,
razor
wire, electric. And it's like, Mickey, could you just test out the railing?
Yeah.
By rubbing your face against the railing.
Yeah, sure. And maybe see if this gun is loaded.
Because we could study that, and that's the big thing as well. Like he's not just a worker, but he's very much a guinea pig. He tests out a lot of this stuff because we need to know like if there's oxygen on this planet, or can you do manual work outside in space without getting irradiated by solar wind? And obviously the answer every time is like, no, he dies.
Yeah.
But then they use that to better, but they don't really, because it's such a shit job.
The whole thing's a shit show as well. That whole colony ship.
Yeah, it's it's a privately funded. We'll go into that later, but it's a privately funded enterprise. So, dystopian. It's all a bit hapdash, and and
the money and budget, fucking quarterlies and whatever stocks are more important than human life.
Yeah,
but you got to meet that fucking money quota. Can you tell I've never worked in business?
Yeah, quarterly.
You got to hit that quarterly annual data sheet.
Sure,
the data management.
Yeah, that. Money.
The shareholders.
The shareholders.
Think of the shareholders.
I wish someone would.
I mean, I don't know how many people you need to hold on to share herself, but you need a lot of them, apparently.
She's a lot to handle.
She's a lot of woman.
And we need shareholders for when she performs, because she might rattle and blow away in the wind.
Yeah. Some of them used to work for Pedro Pascal to help with his anxiety, but they all got sick of that. So.
Yeah. Do you believe in life after love? I certainly do.
Yeah.
But maybe Mickey doesn't.
Maybe not.
No.
I don't know if he even had love.
No.
in this story.
No.
That was a whole weird thing.
Yeah. Just to rattle through the plot. Basically land in this new planet, which is supposed to be their main mission is to get to this like new like planet that they're going to start this colony in. Mickey's sent out as usual death mission, and he falls down a pit. He's about to get eaten by these creatures, but lo and behold, he actually doesn't get killed, which surprises everyone, not just Mickey, but Steven Yeun, who he's with, and everyone on the ship is just so used to Mickey dying at this point that they've already gone ahead and redone him. They've already gone ahead and recloned Mickey. So by the time he miraculously finds his way back to the ship, they've already made Mickey 17. And oh boy, it's crazy. Oh dear.
Who's for some reason like really surly and like completely different personality.
Yeah, a bit of a douchebag, and which kind of eliminates the whole point.
Points of transference. It's like, but how is he so different from you? This is a day later. Unless something
Do they go into that though?
No, they don't. They don't go into many things, Tom.
They don't.
That's the problem with this fucking film.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And then the girlfriend's kind of like, oh my god, there's two of you.
There's two of them.
You know, and it's like, that's a very disturbing way to look at him.
Which I quite liked actually. I was like, I'm quite glad like there was a bit of like, you know, they've already got him down the like work route. Quite an interesting route to go down. They don't do it enough though.
They don't do it.
They don't touch it nearly enough.
Because she kind of gets this idea, and she's not like then all bothered by it at all. And then there's this other girl, and it's like, we'll share him.
Yeah.
Remember, like we'll both share him. Like again, it's like, so the two people. The only people he's intimate with in his life, the only people that seem to care about him, don't care about him.
Yeah,
they see him as an object. And that never goes anywhere.
Yeah, very, very interesting premises, just not because...
And then, like, one of the girls cares about him again.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
Because the
was it both of them?
I think they both did.
Yeah.
Because the big gripe with this film is that there's lots of these things set up about the ethics side of it and the morality, but then plot happens. And then it's all about these little space worms that are based off the sort of water bears. They're actually sentient, and it's all about colonization and Trump,
evil space Trump.
Yeah, and it really leaves behind the only thing interesting about this film, which is Mickey and this whole cloning thing and and what it's like to do that. And because Robert Pattinson once again puts in a very fine performance in this. Like,
it's good,
and you know he's not working with much. This is the problem. He's
and it's not mind blowing. He's just I'm just kind of awkward, and my voice is I'm gonna do hiccup.
Hiccup the useful.
Hiccup the useful.
Baggy bum!
Baggy bum! He bummed too many baggies.
Oh, he did. He bumped too many baggies. He's from Glasgow. He's hitting the gear. Yeah, he's hitting the speed.
He fucking would as well.
Yeah.
Those Vikings are doing coke.
They're doing stuff.
Who cares? We once did an audio reading of the book How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, as a gift
for a friend to give to his fiance.
Yeah.
Because it's like her favourite book.
Yeah,
it's fucking great.
Yeah, it's great. We loved doing that.
Yeah,
so much fun.
So lovely and charming. We can't put it anywhere because it's full of copyright music.
I mean,
unless we just put it on, but the book itself, we get sued. We can't do it.
It would immediately get taken down.
If you sign up to our Patreon, you know,
maybe put it there.
Yeah, sure.
We have a Patreon. Of it.
We have a Patreon now. I've decided, so we can professionally beg you for your hard-earned money.
Yeah, exactly.
For us.
We could also take massive hiatuses and just still keep the Patreon up.
Keep the Patreon up. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Some patrons are valid.
Yeah, some really are.
A lot of them now are becoming like
support networks.
Support network and professional begging platforms.
Yeah,
that's how I view it. I don't know.
I agree.
To support like something like Meat Canyon or Tom and Don Flash Kits, because animation is hard. It takes time,
and they actually put stuff out.
And they put stuff out, and again, it's like particularly for that because like you can't just generate content. It's like Most Critical cancelled his Patreon ages ago. Like, I forgot about it, and people are still paying me. I don't want your money.
Absolutely,
like this is ridiculous. So he refunded a bunch of people their money.
That's really good.
Shut it down, and people were still like, "No, keep Patreon going." He's like, "No, it's not necessary.
I don't need it. I'm not putting anything out on the Patreon. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I feel. It's like there's a few artists that we follow who've just completely forgotten about the Patreon, and it annoyed me because I was like, you're taking a hiatus and you're letting people pay your rent.
Yeah, it's scummy.
Yeah,
it is. I don't know no other word for it.
Anyway, Mickey 17, because as you can tell, there's not
so
much to say about this film.
Oh man, do you remember? God, sorry.
What?
No, carry on.
No. What?
God, do you remember fucking Mark Ruffalo's Trump?
Oh, it's just
So he plays like this almost cult like leader.
Super
but,
Trump.
Like, it's obviously Trump.
Yeah.
Like painfully obviously, and it's such a bad.
It's so lazy
like
satire.
It's such lazy satire. So fucking dull.
Yeah. Nothing interesting to say.
Nothing interesting.
Nothing
No interesting
interesting.
comedy. Just orange man bad.
Yeah.
Silly fool.
If you're gonna
It's
go
like,
after him, like make it juicy.
make
but
it juicy.
But this is so.
There's so much.
There's so much to work off, and this is so boring.
You know, with this because when they were doing it as well, I was like, Trump's not even in office when this film is coming out. You know, because this is 25, but they would have made it. Well,
already
actually,
got
I
March.
suppose. So Trump wasn't. So it was Biden would be in office at the time. So it's like, is this the angle you and just another hit piece? Around Trump again.
It's just, but it's just late,
and it derails from the. It does nothing, and it does. Yeah, they don't have anything interesting to say about Trumpism or anything anyway. They're just like, oh, it's all a bit culty, and it, like everything else, detracts from Mickey 17.
Exactly.
Detracts from the
That's
film.
the biggest crime is like
because he gets so much screen time.
Yeah.
And they do that
the dinner scene, and like
and the carpets and stuff.
Yeah.
And
And
the
then,
wife's
like,
obsessed with making sauces out of
yeah,
stuff.
making the sauce,
Which got nothing to do with anything. They're
well,
like,
they
the wife needs a thing.
They tie in at the end where she's like,
well, that's weird, because that's a dream.
yeah, it's a dream. Another interesting part.
Weird. Like, there's this bit at the end where like Mickey comes into the printing room and they're like, and Trump is being printed out.
Yeah,
and it's really disturbing. Actually.
Really disturbing.
3D flesh printing.
Yeah.
It's really unsettling.
And
I remember that. And then the wife's there, and she's like, I don't even remember.
She talks about the sauce being like the primordial soup. She's like,
Something
I
like
need the
that.
sauce. Like the sauce is not just like making like bechamel, but like life. And it's like, and I need you, and it's horrible.
And then he
And
just
then he
wakes
wakes
up.
up.
I mean, this is at the end of the film when everything's basically happened and wrapped up, because then it's the award ceremony thing.
Yeah.
But again, it was like, what was this scene about? What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. The film, for me, literally ends when Naomi, Akkie's character, meets Mickey and they go on that kind of like love tangent.
Yeah.
Because it is going for a different angle, but then it's done so quickly and so shallowy, like very surface level stuff. And then you're on to the politics. And then for me, it's a blank. The plot, the beats, everything becomes blank. The cinematography at the beginning is great. It starts off great. You're hearing the backstory of Mickey
really
and Stephen
drops
Yeun.
off, doesn't it?
It becomes shot, reverse shot in these sets, these closed sets. Boring.
What happened?
So boring. No blocking, very little blocking, just kind of like people, like there's a scene where he does a speech, there's a bit of like crowd work there, but most of it is just these scenes of people talking.
Yes,
very
and it's
badly.
So fucking boring.
It's just so boring.
The script is absolutely atrocious.
And
the script is so bad.
What happens at the very end, after everything happens, and like the space fucking bears are like freed and whatever, it's fucking who cares. There's a scene where Mickey is driving back to the ship, and there's this fucking wide of the car coming from right to left over the horizontal line of the horizon, over like the sunrise on this planet, and it literally took me out of it. I was like, oh my god, I forgot this is Bong Joon-ho.
Bong Joon-ho, yeah.
Like he's a passionate filmmaker, and like I forgot because that is like he's finally come back.
It's probably because that was like one of the first fucking things they filmed.
Probably
at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, and then and as what Hollywood likes to do is it takes these breakout directors and then it's like, oh, we'll give you a budget to do a big film now, but you've got to do everything we tell you.
Yeah.
You've got no power influence. They tighten the leash, you know?
Yeah.
This film reeks of leash tightening.
And there's a lot of talk that this is Bong's first English written film, so it's totally in English. And a lot of people said like maybe this was the problem, that maybe Bong didn't have a very good translator, or there was struggles that he was trying to write. He was trying to write English, and of course, when you're writing different language, you're also trying to write in the culture and the sort of idioms of the way people talk. And so people said that might have been a bit bit of a thing, but like he's also got Edward Ashton there to help him out.
Yeah,
and
it still wouldn't change the plot.
The plot, which is boring.
You're basically talking about dialogue at that point,
Yeah.
about translation, but the plot is still.
And look, I've never read the book. I don't know if it follows the book to the letter, but
No, it doesn't follow the book at all.
But you're making a film. Like you're allowed to deviate because it's an adaptation. You know what I mean? You can do a little bit with it.
I don't think it follows. I think the book's completely different.
Is it all about Mickey? Which it should be.
Yeah.
Literally about that incredible idea.
What that life is like.
Yeah.
That's alright. We have, what was it? The game you play.
The Alters.
Yeah.
And it's a very, very good point. Like, if you like the ideas of Mickey 17 but hated the film, which I think a lot of people did, you can play The Alters, which goes way deeper into a very similar type of topic, but it's even more expansive. Even more stuff is going on. It's got the big evil corporation in it. You know, it does all that sort of stuff. It's again like even The Alters is a bit flawed, but it's just way better at telling that kind of story than this ever could. This is I've never known quite a setup to so miss.
Yes, yeah. To be so mishandled.
Yeah.
It's not that the concept missed, it was never allowed to be explored.
Yeah.
They didn't like try and hit us with something, you know, it's they were like, this is a really cool idea and we're not gonna do anything with this idea. We're gonna make it about colonialism, water bears, Trump, capitalism's bad, like all this stuff where it's like it's just so boring. And you have like this is the most amazing thing in the background, you know, and there's that webcomic, I can't remember what it is, but it's like this girl's like talking to her boyfriend, he's like, I just feel you never listen. He's like, I'm just really sorry, babe, but there's something so fucking cool going on behind you right now.
Moses,
and it's like the fucking chimp with a motorcycle smoking with a cap on. But it's like there's something amazing there.
Look at that.
You don't use it at all.
Yeah, look at that. Do a film.
Bad.
I think as well, I didn't mention this in the 28 years later review, but a lot of older people love 28 years later, and I think a lot of old people quite enjoyed this. And I think the problem is that younger audience, we're more younger audiences. We've grown up with this. We've grown up with Trumpism. We've grown up with this sort of stuff. 28 years later, we've grown up with the zombie genre. So none of this is new. You know, like 28 years later, where it's like, oh, let's do the Miranda-ing stuff and let's have the weird stuff. It's like, we have Mad Max and we have The Walking Dead. This isn't new, but I get it, because you're a bit older, you wouldn't have grown up or watched that. So for you...
we have The Last of Us.
Yeah, so for you, maybe this is new territory and like with Mickey 17, maybe this is like, maybe Bong was like, oh, this is so satirical. This is so like edgy. And it's like, you're talking to like Western audiences, particularly young ones who grew up with like satire shows like The Thick of It.
Social media is the knife edge of satire.
Yeah.
I think, like everything, you know, second something happens.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, within the day of the Venezuela raid.
Yeah.
Like I immediately saw on Instagram where it's like, it's the montage from Toy Story of Woody looking as like your memorabilia takes over. It's like, what is it? Palestinians watching as the flag changes from. As the flag from liberals changes from Palestine to
Venezuela.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that, but like cutting edge of satire. It's like,
it's just that's it exactly. Like we have the internet. We have TikTok and we have Instagram now, and it's like, and that's, I feel with Mickey 17, that's the thing. Although I say that Bong did such a great job in Parasite about talking about the social, political, like tensions in South Korea society. Why is it so characteristic when it goes to Western, and
it reeks of interference to me.
Yeah, we did say this, didn't we? It's like
I just think he was the leash that kept him on was too tight.
Yeah,
because this keeps happening.
Yeah, it does
with like indie directors and
Chloe Zhao with Eternals.
Where it's just like, it's not your film at all. Like, you're here to do what we tell you to do. You know.
Yeah, and I bet he was like really excited to do it.
He seemed it,
and then then he had to make it, and then they were like, no, people are going to get bored if you just focus on Mickey. Let's go down the political route. People love that stuff. And I'm like, who the fuck are these people making these cool... Like, it's just...
Producers. Producer babies. Not all producers like that, obviously, but
a lot of them are.
But we know the kind of people that are making these fucking decisions.
Yeah.
They're not creative.
They're not.
The problem is, they're in a creative industry.
And the business
they're
people.
naturally not creative, but they want to be creative.
Yeah.
And so they steal people's creativity from them and try to force it through
They
their
latch
lens.
on.
They latch on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're not creative people.
No.
Not in general. Like some producers, to be fair.
The creative producers are worth their weight in salt.
These big budget, these big Hollywood producers, though, most of them, no.
No. They're sort of on set.
They're clearly not. Look at
like,
what Hollywood's been producing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this was a very big disappointment, a huge disappointment. It's one of the most boring films I've seen.
So boring as well.
It's so boring, and
that like just
the beginning was so exciting.
Do you remember like the confrontation at the end in the chamber with the cable or something?
Oh,
and
God.
it goes on forever and goes on and on.
I was like, this has to be deliberate.
Circles.
This has to be deliberate. I was like,
There was like going somewhere.
It's like it sounded like a school play.
Yes.
It's like, and then this happened. Oh, but then we got to make it happen a bit longer. And I'm like,
but what about that other time when that thing happened?
Yeah. How about another monologue?
Yeah.
About space capitalism?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
God, I forgot.
Get your nose out of your ass and stop smelling the farts. This is so.
So boring.
Drag.
Yeah.
So boring. Such a wasted opportunity. I hope Bong goes back and makes Korean films again, or just goes back to like what makes him great, But I hope he's okay after this because I love Bong. I think he's a fantastic filmmaker, and I hope he gets to go back and just have a bit more control over his next project because it must have been fucking sad for everyone.
I think so. I think this feels very Gladiator 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
People were so bummed out.
Pedro Pascal looks so sad.
He looked so upset.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, Mickey 17. What would you rate it?
3.
Fuck. Yeah, I was going to give it a 4.
Because it's so boring.
So
On top of
boring.
everything else, I was so fucking bored.
Yeah.
Just
It's not average.
It's
bad.
not average. It's bad.
Yeah.
And it's well made. There's glimpses because it's just got money behind it and talent behind it. It's not a good film.
Exactly.
I hate to say it, but yeah, it's 3.
We can.
Three for me.
I mean, obviously, we'll big a shout out to like the talent behind it, the art department, costume, makeup. They're all doing great jobs, but
doing their best.
But the people at the top have just fucking dropped this badly. It was a very disappointing start to the year.
Yeah,
with that.
man, that was
a real bummer. Yeah.
Is that also where Matt lost his phone? Was that lost his phone? So on top of that,
yeah, just not a great thing to be a part of.
Skip this one.
Yeah, skip it.